So we have a pre and a post-COVID situation. Clearly, before COVID, we were all living in another world. After COVID, all kinds of problems started to step in. We had supply chain problems, we had availability problems, we had skyrocketing prices of raw materials, and so it was absolutely fundamental for us to really have a deep knowledge of what was happening in the market.
Aretè has been working during the last 15 years, more or less, analyzing the markets of the main agricultural and agri-food commodities and providing forecasts for prices for all these commodities. The possibility for the client to use this online platform which provides the real-time situation of markets and price and forecast, but also the relationship we create between our client and our analyst.
So in this new way of working, it really is important for us to be more knowledgeable and to really have insight on what's happening on agricultural commodities. It has been a tremendous advantage for us, for example, on durum wheat. To be honest, last year was a critical moment, and we were one of the few who were actually able to guarantee the supplies to our customers abroad, outside of Italy.
The price of durum wheat was starting to increase, and this was due above all to structural reasons and to what was happening in that period in terms of climate in Canada. It was crucial for our clients to anticipate this trend and to adapt their procurement strategies for durum wheat consequently. Also because the increase of price then was even emphasized by the war and what followed also in terms of energy and so on. But the trend had already been foreseen. Of course, from our side, we provide our competence, our knowledge of the markets, our forecasts on the different markets. But we are also fed by the client's requests and the client's inputs, and this with Atlante has been working very well. So we had already started working on a number of different commodities, from cereals to oilseeds to sugar, cocoa, and dairy, and many others. It was very interesting for us to receive your request about an insight on the rice market.
Rice is for us an extremely important area of our business. It's a pure commodity, as we know. It's one of the commodities, most important commodities in the world. I believe it represents about 18% of world calorie intake. We import rice from India and Pakistan. Having, though, the data from you, which gave us a global picture of the Italian market, Italy is a big producer, European market, and what was going on in terms of climate and in terms of output and stocks and so forth all over the world, was for us a tremendous tool, because it gave us tremendous credibility towards our Italian customers, who were also very much in the dark of what was happening, and they were just with their shoulders against the wall listening to producers who want price increases. But when we were able to actually explain what the situation was, not only the climatic situation like the flood in Pakistan or the drought in India, but actually having data relative to stocks, to world stocks, this was a great tool for us to be able to use in order to guarantee the supplies to our customers.
The same had happened a few months before with the olive oil market, and the same is happening right now for tomato. We are working together with your experts in Atlante to study the market of tomato and try to develop a new forecast model for the price of industry tomato.
For us to understand that the dynamic of tomatoes for the industry was not just related to the prices which are agreed with the farmers, but it's a lot to do with supply and demand. And we have discovered from your data that actually we are 2 years running that where the stocks, the world stocks have gone down, possibly because a lot of people are eating pasta and tomato in the world, hopefully. But that's the case. So having this information beforehand has helped us tremendously to safeguard the volumes that we need for our customers in the coming season. One of the interesting benefits that has come to us is that the relationship that we have with our business partners, whether they be producers or customers, has changed. It's no longer just a transactional relationship of goods from A to B, but it gives us the opportunity to strategize together and to really identify what the best solution is in a specific scenario. So we could strategize together to buy in advance, to change a recipe. For example, this is what we did with the oils. You remember last year there was a tremendous crisis on sunflower oil. So this has allowed us to mitigate it by asking our suppliers, do you want to maybe change the proportion of oils or add on your label just in case we need to use other oils? So this really helps us to create a dialogue with our business partners to find the best solutions.
We put together a new tool which allows to forecast not only the price of the individual raw materials, but also the overall price of the processed product.
Yeah, I'm extremely excited about this tool, and it's almost like a new artificial intelligence kit, you know, that you can really use and chuck in all the ingredients and make a forecast, or even see how things have developed over the last year. So it's great. The vision of our company is to be a company where our colleagues love to work. Our vision is to have a place where our business partners, whether they be customers or producers or companies that support us in some way on the services, choose us.
From our side, our company is, of course, as a service company, but we are also continuously fed by having passionate clients and demanding clients, which push to be always on the last possible development in terms of technologies of analysis. So the relationship with the clients, which are finally our partners, not only clients, is very, very precious also for us.
And I believe tremendously that your company, Aretè, is extremely valuable, has a great cultural background and is full of knowledge, and we just want to respect this and use your knowledge to the best of our advantage, but always respecting the way in which you gain this knowledge, in which you acquire this knowledge. So we will have a win-win relationship so long as I think we will be able to work in this way, which we do.